Hello, my beautiful and radiant Leo souls. Welcome back to Cosmic Wisdom, your sacred space for illuminating the divine path written in the stars just for you. I am your guide, and if these words are finding you now, at this very moment, I want you to feel deep within your magnificent heart that this is no accident. This is a divine appointment. Pause with me, just for a moment. Find a space where you can be undisturbed. Take a deep, sovereign breath in filling your lungs with courage and light. Hold it, feeling the power of the sun that lives within you. And as you exhale, release every doubt, every fear, every voice that is not your own. Let your royal shoulders relax. Allow your heart, that brilliant and generous star at the very center of your being, to open to this truth, because the universe has orchestrated this moment to deliver a message so crucial, so timely, that it has the power to alter the very trajectory of your destiny. Something profound is calling for your attention, Leo. It is a whisper louder than logic, a knowing deeper than any fear. Tomorrow, November 20th, is not merely another date on the calendar. It is a final curtain call, a sacred pivot point, cloaked in an unusual stillness, yet it is echoing through your spirit with an undeniable thundering urgency. I need you to listen closely. Stay away from that place. You know instinctively the one of which I speak, the one your soul in its infinite wisdom has been quietly and now desperately trying to warn you about. If you feel the resonance of this promise deep in your bones, if your spirit is roaring in recognition, then I invite you to make a sacred pact with your own evolution. Press that like button, not as a simple click, but as a powerful seal upon your intention, a declaration to the cosmos that you are ready to receive this divine truth. And if you are ready to walk this path of awakening with us, I invite you to subscribe to Cosmic Wisdom so you never miss these sacred alignments. In the comments below, let me know you are here and ready to claim your power by typing "I am the guardian of my own light." Let this be our sacred covenant. This message is not a casual warning, my dear Leo. This is the universe handing you the golden key to your own freedom, asking you to choose your true throne over a gilded cage. You, the magnificent ruler of your own life, are being chosen to awaken now, to see the truth before you unknowingly step onto a stage that was never meant for your brilliance, into a performance that would cost you your very light. Have you been feeling it? That subtle yet unmistakable dimming of your inner fire whenever you think about that gathering, that meeting, that specific space you are expected to occupy tomorrow. Perhaps you've dismissed it as anxiety or fatigue. Maybe you've noticed a strange tension around your heart, a feeling of being watched not with admiration, but with assessment. Your dreams may have become vivid and strange, filled with symbols of cages or fading light. Your intuition, your divine inner compass, is no longer whispering magnificent soul, it is roaring. And yet I know a part of you, the generous, loyal, and ever-shining part, still wonders if you are perhaps imagining it all. Am I being too dramatic, you might ask? Am I letting people down? Let me assure you with every fiber of my being, you are not. You are not being dramatic. You are being divinely alerted. This is a cosmic transmission disguised as a simple video, and your presence here is proof that the universe and the great source of all creation is reaching for you, extending a hand to guide you away from a path of entanglement. Consider this message your sacred checkpoint, a moment of profound clarity dressed as a gentle reminder. But what it truly is, Leo, is a rescue. It is a divine detour. The cosmos does not orchestrate these signs for nothing, and it most certainly did not let you arrive here by chance. You see, the trap laid for a soul as radiant as yours is never obvious. It does not come with warning signs and alarms. It comes with a smile. It comes with applause. It comes with flattery. It comes disguised as an opportunity, an honor, a place where your light is supposedly celebrated. Perhaps like many big-hearted Leos, you have been conditioned to value loyalty above all else, to give your light freely to those who gather around your warmth. You've been taught to override your gut feelings in favor of logic, to give people the benefit of the doubt, and to rationalize your own discomfort to keep the peace. But today, right now, something far greater is being asked of you: faith in your own inner knowing, discernment to see past the shimmering facade, and above all, the sovereign courage to obey that powerful voice of truth that is growing louder and more insistent by the very hour. You are not paranoid, beautiful Leo. You are spiritually perceptive. The energy that awaits you tomorrow at that specific place is not designed to help you evolve. It is designed ever so subtly to entangle you. It is a web of expectation, a dynamic of energetic siphoning where you are expected to shine your brilliant light so that others may feel warm, while your own soul grows cold. The universe has paused blessings in your life before, not because you are unworthy, never that, but because your magnificent energy was unprotected. You were about to pour your creative life force into vessels that were cracked into projects or relationships that would not and could not hold the sheer magnitude of what you have to offer. And now, the heavens are granting you one final golden opportunity to say no, to gracefully bow out of the performance so that something infinitely better, more authentic, and more aligned with your soul's true purpose can finally say yes to you. There are moments in our lives when the universe doesn't just speak through quiet whispers or gentle nudges. It speaks through divine interruptions, through a message that feels so deeply personal and so precisely timed that it leaves absolutely no room for coincidence. And this, my friend, is one of those sacred, pivotal moments. Do not go. Cancel it. Postpone it. Gracefully walk away. This is not about avoiding conflict. This is an act of profound soul preservation. It is choosing the integrity of your own energy over the comfort of others' expectations. And I promise you this, the very moment you listen, truly listen to that royal command from your own soul, everything that has felt stuck, delayed, or blocked in your life will begin to move with breathtaking speed. Why? Because you will no longer be standing in the shadow of someone else's subtle manipulation or draining energy field. You will be standing once more in the full, unadulterated, magnificent light of your own sun. Now, before we journey deeper into the cosmic currents of this moment, allow me to take a sacred pause to thank you. truly thank you for being here, for co-creating this space with your presence. Every view, every like, every heartfelt comment, and every soul who subscribes to Cosmic Wisdom helps this light reach others who need it most. Your support is not just kindness, it is an act of energetic alignment, a contribution to a growing family of souls dedicated to healing clarity and truth. Thank you from the depths of my heart. You are the very reason this sacred space exists. And believe me when I tell you, you will want to stay with me until the very end of today's journey. Because what the universe is about to reveal about your path forward, once you make this courageous choice, is unlike anything you have heard before. So tell me, what led you here today? What part of your spirit felt the pull to this video, to this message, at this exact moment? Take another deep breath, my beautiful Leo. Our transformative journey has only just begun. As we continue on this sacred path together, Leo, I invite you to pause and truly feel into the energy that is unfolding. This is not just about a single day on a calendar. This is about a fundamental shift in how you wield your power and where you invest your incredible light. Tomorrow, November 20th, carries a cosmic signature that is a profound test for the Leo heart. In the grand celestial dance, your ruler, the magnificent sun, is forming a challenging alignment that forces a choice between the ego and the soul. The sun represents your life force, your creativity, your very essence. When it is challenged, it can feel like your core identity is being tested. You may feel an intense pull between what feels good to your ego, the applause, the validation, the feeling of being needed and central to a situation, and what feels true to your soul, which may be a quiet, solitary, but deeply authentic path. Have you been waking up with a strange sense of unease, a feeling that you're about to be put on display, but not in a way that truly honors you? That is your spirit, sensing the discord. Many Leo souls are born leaders and natural givers. You have a generosity of spirit that is unparalleled. You love to uplift, inspire, and protect those in your kingdom. However, during a challenging solar aspect like this one, this divine quality can be twisted. You might feel an immense pressure to show up, to perform, to be the sun for everyone else, out of a sense of duty or loyalty, even when your own inner light is flickering. But let me share a cosmic truth with you. When these celestial tensions arise, they are not punishments. They are sacred tests of sovereignty. They are the universe asking you, my dear Leo, have you learned to build your throne on the bedrock of self-worth? Or is it still built on the shifting sands of others' approval? If your energy is already screaming that tomorrow's engagement feels hollow, performative, or draining, it is. This is not fear speaking. It is your divine wisdom. Old karmic contracts are now surfacing for your review. These are the unspoken soul agreements that may have once tethered you to people or situations rooted in a need for validation or a fear of not being loved. These patterns are coming up now, not to drag you back into the past, but to offer you a golden final opportunity to lovingly release them and break free. The cosmic gates to a new level of self-love and authentic expression are wide open, but only for a short window. You must choose to walk through them. This is where we can see the story deepen. Imagine the tarot card of the sun, your card appearing reversed. When upright, it is pure joy, vitality, and authentic expression. But when reversed, it speaks of a dimmed light, of conditional happiness, of seeking validation from external sources instead of generating it from within. This is the energy of the trap you are being warned about. It is a situation that promises to make you feel like the sun, but in reality, it demands you suppress your true brilliance to fit into their script. Then comes the energy of the Eight of Cups. This card is the sacred walkaway. It is the moment when you realize that no matter how much you have invested, no matter how much it looks like you have it all, from the outside your soul is thirsty. It represents leaving behind a situation that, while seemingly full, is emotionally and spiritually empty. It is a quiet, powerful act of reclaiming your own heart. And finally, the majestic card of the World closes this cycle. The World card signifies completion, integration, and the successful end of a major life chapter. It promises that when you make the choice to walk away from the inauthentic, the reversed sun, you are not stepping into emptiness. You are stepping into wholeness. You are graduating from a karmic lesson with honors. Do you see, beautiful soul? The universe is not punishing you with this choice. It is protecting you. It is not closing a door. It is shielding you from what lies behind it, a chamber of mirrors that only reflects a distorted, smaller version of you. Sometimes divine intervention feels like a delay, a discomfort, or even a moment of loneliness. But in truth, it is spiritual insulation. Like a wise and loving royal guard, the cosmos is guiding its cherished monarch you away from unseen danger. The energy of November 20th is nudging you to turn back, not out of fear, but out of a profound knowing that there is a far grander kingdom waiting for you, one that you will receive only when you walk away from the court of jesters. And here is the most liberating truth of all: you do not need anyone's permission to abdicate a throne that was never truly yours. This moment in your journey is what the ancient texts call listening to the still, small voice. It is that whisper from the divine that doesn't arrive in thunder and lightning, but in a quiet, unshakable knowing in the center of your heart. It is in this sacred silence that you reclaim your authority. In that pause, your soul realigns with its highest destiny. Faith, after all, is not just about waiting patiently for a blessing to arrive. It is about having the courage to walk away from anything that blocks it. If you have ever doubted for a single second that you are guided, that you are cherished, that you are seen, let this be your undeniable sign. You are held, you are protected, and you are being led not into chaos, but into a peace so profound and a radiance so bright that it will illuminate your entire world. As you sit with these cosmic truths, I ask you to reflect: what are you being called to release? What performance is it time to end? And will you finally trust the powerful, loving voice that has always been guiding you back home to yourself? If this message is resonating deep within your spirit, Let me know in the comments. Declare your choice to the universe. Say, I choose my truth. I choose to release what drains me. When you name your choice, you become the vibration of it, and you begin to attract the new, magnificent chapter that is already rushing toward you. My dear Leo, as we venture even deeper, I invite you to tune into that part of yourself that communicates without words. Tune into your energetic sensitivity, your inner radar, your sacred intuition. This part of you has always known the truth. It is the knowing that lives in the fire of your heart, that roars in your dreams, that creates a knot in your stomach, long before your logical mind can piece together the evidence. And in this moment right now, it is not just gently tapping on your awareness, it is sounding a royal alarm. You have likely noticed it in subtle ways recently. A particular person whose presence, despite their smiles and compliments, leaves you feeling strangely hollowed out, as if you've just run a marathon. A conversation that seemed perfectly pleasant on the surface, but afterward, you felt your energy was fractured and scattered. That deep gut-level resistance when you receive an invitation to a place, and every single cell in your body quietly but firmly says, no. These are not random feelings. They are not overreactions. My friend, these are energetic truths, and they are desperately trying to protect the sanctity of your light. In our modern world, it is so easy to dismiss these powerful sensations as mere stress, social anxiety, or just an off day. But what if these signals are not dysfunctions at all? What if they are divine mechanisms perfectly designed to guide you? What if your body is the most accurate compass you will ever own, and the pressure you feel in your chest or the sudden fog behind your eyes is not a problem to be solved, but a sacred redirection? Energy does not lie, Leo, even when people do. And your intuition is one of the most powerful and heart-centered in the entire zodiac. It does not need a spreadsheet of pros and cons to know what it knows. Lately, you may have felt a sense of being watched, studied, or observed, as if someone is quietly gathering information about you. But this is not coming from a place of genuine care or admiration. The truth is, what I call energy surveillance is a very real phenomenon. It's when someone shows you interest, not to understand you, but to assess you. They map your strengths, they probe for your weaknesses, not to support you, but to learn how to best manipulate or benefit from your radiant energy. This doesn't always look like a dramatic betrayal. Sometimes it hides behind the most effusive compliments, the softest voices, and the most generous-seeming gestures. But if your soul recoils, if your body tenses the moment they enter a room, you already have your answer. Your spirit recognizes an energy that is not in alignment with your own. For many of you, this draining energy may not be coming from just one person, but from a subtle network, a court of mismatched energies. There might be an overt flatterer who showers you with praise that feels good but lacks substance. There could be a seemingly neutral bystander who says nothing but whose passive presence condones the draining dynamic. And there might be one who has woven themselves so skillfully into your life that their subtle manipulations feel like loyal friendship. But when you take a step back, when you trace the golden thread of your own energy after every interaction with them, you begin to see the undeniable pattern. You begin to notice how your creative fire seems to dim in their presence. You notice how your self-doubt, something so foreign to your natural state, begins to rise after you've listened to their advice. You notice how your brilliant light dims just a little every single time you agree to be in their space. This is not about casting blame or creating drama. This is about sacred recognition. It's about understanding that not all connections are meant to be maintained for a lifetime. Some are merely assignments designed to teach you the invaluable lesson of energetic sovereignty. Some connections must be lovingly released so that your spirit can finally breathe and expand to its true magnificent size. And yes, I know how disorienting it can feel to pull away, especially when your logical mind is screaming, but there's no concrete reason. They've never done anything overtly wrong. But not every threat to your spirit will announce itself with a declaration of war. Some hide in plain sight. Some wear the mask of unwavering support while subtly undermining the very foundations of your confidence. Your intuition, Leo, isn't your backup system. It is your primary guidance system. It is your ancestral wisdom, your built-in compass to your own truth. When it speaks even in a whisper that feels like a gut feeling, it carries the authority of generations and the wisdom of the cosmos. The universal law of attraction teaches that what you allow, you affirm. So when you continue to allow draining, inauthentic, or manipulative energies into your sacred space, even by your silent presence, you are telling the universe that you are available for more of the same. But when you draw a quiet, shimmering line of golden light in the sand, when you say no, not with anger, but with the calm, regal clarity of a sovereign being, you create a vacuum. And that sacred vacuum allows something entirely new, something truly worthy of you, to finally find its way in. Trust yourself even when it feels inconvenient. Honor the knowing that doesn't always come with a logical reason, but always comes with a divine purpose. And if you feel the deep, soul-level need to leave a situation, cancel a plan, or cut off an interaction, even without offering a lengthy explanation, please know that this is your higher self taking the throne. Comment below if you know in your heart exactly what this is about. Affirm it for yourself and for the universe. Say, I trust my inner warning, because that, my magnificent friend, is where your true power begins. Not in proving yourself to others, but in protecting your own sacred peace.